Hey guys, it's San Diego Comic-Con 2024, and I am back at the Bandai Namco booth with my buddy David. How are you doing, man?
I am doing amazing. It's just my favorite time of the year because we get to reconnect not only with the fans, but with all the people from the media and the licensors that we see just a couple times a year. So it was great to see you guys again, and hopefully we won't have the same audio issues as last year.
No, we're using better gear this year. But anyway, one of the things, I got to tell you, as a longtime goer of San Diego Comic-Con, I used to always watch this booth and how y'all had the elevated level. Like, I want to be up there. Now I'm actually up here, so it's kind of really cool for me.
You're in our treehouse, man. You're a permanent member now. Anytime we have this, you're welcome to come up here. We're going to bring this bad boy to New York Comic-Con. If you make your way to the East Coast, let us know. You can come up there.
I'm going to keep him to that. But anyway, hey, man, it's all about the fans, and the stuff that you got downstairs is awesome. There's plenty of stuff that's just regular release that people can buy, but this year, got some pretty good exclusives going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So the booth we're at now, we have 5 exclusives. We have 3 Dragon Ball, we have 1 for Naruto, and we have a Godzilla one. And they're doing really, really well. People are very excited. I particularly like there's a Goku Gohan 2-pack that comes with the Nimbus they can fly on. You can put Gohan on Goku's shoulder. They can fly on the Nimbus. It's such an amazing figure, and I can't wait to put it on my shelf.
Admittedly, it's one of those where it's like, I've got so many Goku and Gohan figures. I think wait, what is that? Okay, I need that too.
Yeah, I mean, every time, obviously Goku's the main character of Dragon Ball, so you're going to have a lot of Gokus. But anytime we announce a new Goku, it's always like split, like another Goku, or then like, oh, finally this Goku. And, I think the sales speak for themselves. Like, whenever we put a Goku out, everyone loves the Goku. But, we want to mix them in. I'm a Vegeta guy myself.
There you go.
Hardcore Vegeta, Badman Vegeta. If I could make any figure right now, it's the pink-shirted Badman Vegeta. Every time I talk to, like, Tamashi and I have meetings in Japan, I'm like, dude, we got to make this figure. And we haven't yet, so it shows you the kind of stroke I have.
And I'm sure once that hits, it's going to be just an amazing, just tsunami of people trying to get their hands on that figure.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, most anime characters have their such iconic outfits. Obviously Goku's is orange gi,
of course.
And so anytime you get them out of their traditional outfits, it just feels special.
And Vegeta's had kind of other looks, but man, the shirt is like memorable for me.
Yeah, I mean, most of Vegeta's like some kind of armor set or something like this. It would be just so fun and so bright, so colorful. It just would pop on a shelf. Like, you just have them backwards with the bad man on the back, just flexing on him. Or, mustached Vegeta, just something funky, something weird. I think that anime fans are real fans of like variants and things like that. So while I love every Vegeta I have, and I have more than I probably should, I would love to get a Badman Vegeta. Actually, one Comic-Con, someone gave me, I don't know if they had sewn it or what, they gave me a pink Badman Vegeta shirt that would fit over a Vegeta action figure. So technically I have a Badman
Cloth
Vegeta.
goods are always good.
Yeah. So technically I have a 1 of 1.
It works.
But, I'd love to see a general release for that.
And some of the things on display down here, we're covering everything. You've got all the Demon Slayer stuff, a lot of prop swords. For a lot of people, they will love cosplay. Getting those weapons past security, another thing altogether.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But these are looking good. That's perfect for if somebody wants to cosplay any character from Demon Slayer, get you the swords, complete the look.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the weapons of Demon Slayer are so iconic, whether that's, Zenitsu's sword, whether that's Tanjiro's sword, Tengen's sword, blades. And so Tamashi's done a great job of just like letting them pop right out of the anime because they're not just like regular swords. So if we made just like a regular looking sword with a different hilt, it just wouldn't really match that. Tanjiro's got that black blade, and we really want you to have them on your shelves on display, and everyone just says, "Oh man, that's cool." And what's really rad is they make sounds. They play clips from the show. They play sounds and music and everything like that. So it's a prop, but it's just a fun little accessory. More. Yeah.
And then not to mention you got like stuff Spider-Verse. The new Deadpool and Wolverine figures look fantastic. The booth has been just fully stocked with fans just going through pictures, checking it out, getting stuff.
Have you seen our Godzilla suit actors?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's so cool. I'm a big San Francisco Giants fan, and I was at Godzilla Day at Oracle Park, a couple months ago, and they were there, and I was like, wow, you guys have a really amazing, and I figured if they were there, they must have been there at the permission of Toho, because, licensors are very protective of their brands. They want to make sure that not just any jerk-off goes out in like a foam Godzilla costume or something like that, but theirs were legit, and so we reached out to Toho and said, hey, can they come to our San Diego Comic-Con booth? And I'm like, yeah, we love them. Happy to do that. Hopefully they'll be out in New York as well. And it's so great because they kind of have to march through the crowd because they change back there. And so when we know they're coming out, we kind of like watch them kind of come through the crowd, and it's just so much fun to see people react like, dude, is that Godzilla moving? Because they're used to statues.
We were laughing about that. Producer Cora, that was actually the first thing she saw on the floor, and she texted me, they have a Godzilla suit out there. It was awesome. But also we were watching them go back to get changed or whatever, and he was moving like Godzilla. It was, we're just like, look, it's so good. You guys are like, got everything going over here.
Yeah, I mean, we have 6 booths inside. We have a giant Dragon Ball activation outside. So I mean, we have dedicated booths for Ultraman. We have Godzilla, Tamagotchi,
of course,
Gundam.
Ultraman, super popular this year. Loving the series on Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, the Ultraman Rising, it premiered last month on Netflix. We're a huge supporter of it. We are the master toy license for Ultraman, for collectibles and for toys. So we have skin in the game. But I was excited as a father how much I connected to the story of Ken becoming the new Ultraman, but also being the surrogate father to this baby kaiju named Emmy. And we actually have a suit actor that plays Emmy. It's a 9-foot tall kaiju, and it's adorable. And so she fluctuates between right down there at the Ultraman booth and over at the Subaraya dedicated Ultraman booth. And
as we both look around,
a lot of times a lot of times because it's 9, she's 9 feet tall. So when she's
I can't
over,
miss this.
There's the Ultraman booth right there. You can kind of usually see the peaks of her fin. It's so adorable. And it's a balloon. It's an inflated cosplay, but it's so amazing. And
almost got no words. I have to see this thing.
And I mean, it's a skill to be a suit actor because you have to emote, and she does little dances and stuff like that, and really knows how to work the body in a non-derogatory way.
It could be a Mike Tyson way. She's working the body. No. I totally get it. That is a talent, one I do not have.
So no, me neither.
I'm impressed when other people do it.
Yeah, I get in that suit, I overheat in 2 seconds, and I'm like, okay, I've reached my extent, I gotta go.
You got to give me some AC in there, like some cool AC.
So wonderful. So with the Godzilla suit actors, I 3D print. I like to make costumes and stuff like that. So it's just kind of seeing how they do it, and just to see where they put exhaust fans and how they have hidden holes so their handler can give them water. It's just crazy. We just think make a cool Godzilla suit and that's the end of it. But they have to be in this thing.
There's some engineering that has to go
and they have to be comfortable in it. Because if they're not comfortable in it, they're not going to want to do it. And these people, they come out here for an hour at a time. They're putting in the work because they love it. They love to see the fans interaction. And there's a lot of people coming and going back and forth down here. But once they come out, everything just stops. And it's a real gratifying experience because we plan these booths a year in advance. So I mean, I've already had my first meetings for San Diego Comic-Con 2025, and it starts baby steps. Starts as a grid on an Excel spreadsheet, and we map out the booths are going to be here. Here's how we're going to divide them with the brands. Here's what we're going to do, and then from that it evolves into a rough sketch, and then a drawing, and then a rendering. And what's really cool is then a year later we can actually see our booths. These booths were just dreams in our head a year ago. And we're this would be cool if we could do this. And now to see them put together, it takes an incredible amount of work by hundreds of people. It takes tens of thousands of man hours. And I'm just so proud of our team that puts this stuff together and really, really is fan first and wants to give the greatest experience. Because at the end of the day, if the fans don't connect to what you're doing, then what's the point?
And that's something I was going to bring up. Y'all are doing a lot for the fans. I mean, you're offering things to purchase, pictures to take, an experience, if you will, things to view. This is a full-on fan experience here at the Bandai Booth.
Yeah, and what we're real proud is we have our outdoor activation in the Marina Terrace outside the Marriott. It's one of those outdoor activations. What's great about San Diego Comic-Con, what makes San Diego Comic-Con special is not what's on the floor, because that's special, but they have that in New York, they have that in a couple other places. What happens in San Diego is the city transforms.
Yes.
You go to the Gaslamp District, and every bar and restaurant, the waiters and the servers and everybody, they're dressed in some kind of cosplay. They've redone their menu to be DC themed or Marvel themed or anime themed. You go have all these great experiences at Petco or ours back there, to where you don't need a badge to do it. You could just be a San Diego local who just has, what are we gonna do this weekend with our kids? Oh, let's go down to Comic-Con, do the free stuff. You go to our Dragon Ball booth, outside, we have model kits. You can build a free model kit, you take it home. We have the Dragon Ball card game. You can learn how to play a Dragon Ball card game. Take home some Dragon Ball cards. You can go play Sparking Zero, which is the new Dragon Ball game coming out in October. You can play a live demo. You can play with your friends. You can play solo. You can do whatever you want. And outside, there's amazing photo ops. And so it's just really a love letter to Dragon. As someone who loves Dragon Ball, I got the watch, I got the shirt. It's my favorite place.
Especially, this year is real important, honoring the passing of our creator of this thing that we love so much. So it seems like y'all just went all out this year, especially.
Yeah, and so what's great about San Diego Comic-Con, it's always kind of been like our main Dragon Ball stop for the year. And yeah, with Toriyama Sensei passing, it's definitely a little bittersweet.
It really is.
And of course, Daima, which will be the last thing that Toriyama Sensei worked on, premiering earlier next year, we wanted to reflect that. So outside, there's a lot of Daima theming. We unveiled some brand new characters that had never been seen on Wednesday. They're playing the trailer out there. We have photo ops with the new characters, with the kid versions of Goku and Vegeta and all of them. And it's just a real good vibe. And it's just so fun that it's free. And you walk away with a headband and a bag and a lanyard. You don't have the rib. I saw ribbons. I thought you had the ribbons. They give you some really cool stuff out there, and it's just because we love Dragon Ball and we want to connect with the Dragon Ball fans.
And I think it's certainly a testament to this great thing that he created, that it's continuing on in all these different works and everything, especially something you can hold and look at and remember his work too.
Yeah, because that's really what we're dealing with is, we had COVID, and digital is great. Instagram's great. I can show you a million pictures of the Godzilla or the Goku, and it's fine and it's great, and you love it, and we like it. We share, we comment, we tweet, whatever. But seeing it in person is different. We deal in physical media. Our toys are real. We deal in fun and enjoyment and entertainment. And so to be able to come and see it in 3 dimension and be able to hold it and touch it, it's meant to invoke a reaction. This Goku Gohan 2-pack is meant to remind you that at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, Gohan was just this little kid who idolized his dad and rode around on the Nimbus. And maybe you're a parent and you're like, I'd like a little flying cloud that I could hop on with my kid and stuff like that. And it's supposed to evoke something in you. And because of the care we put into our products, we're hoping that it connects with the fans, and it's not just, I have to collect it because I collect Dragon Ball, so I have to get a checklist off. And we really are a fan-first company, and that's just what we strive to be.
Man, thanks for talking with us this year. I think we've had another good time. Didn't get bombed this year, which is amazing. But anyway.
And so now I sent him off to my. I have a meeting at 10:30. I sent him off to my meeting.
No,
I'd much rather be up here. Trust me.
Cool, gotcha.
But now I'm talking to New York Comic Con.
We definitely want to get out there. I want to try. We're going to try. So.
I'll give you a badge.
You
got to pay your airfare and hotel. I'm giving you the littlest of the piece.
Okay, we're going to have to talk to the crew about this. Anyway, guys, David Edmundson, Bandai, thanks for talking with us again this year.
Thank you for talking to me.
Everybody come down to the booth, get stuff. If you've missed this event, you can always get it online, Bandai.com, of course.
Yep.
And there you go, David. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.